live. Hello everyone. Hi Everson. Good evening. And good evening Twitch viewers. I should probably tell this to the Mahjong guys too. Hello Iverson. Okay. Going to Alright. So yeah, in case you haven't read, the plan today for the stream is I'm just going to do some review on my stream from the games I played today. And I have a friend with me today, so yeah, you'll be hearing one extra voice, potentially more if someone else decides to jump in, but I am streaming, so exactly. Well, they got to see some extra bonus. Alright, anyways, tournament match. Let's see. 1, 2. No? Let's count backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 7? When was this? I don't remember playing 7 matches. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, cause no, one's a friendly. I played one just now. That's why. Okay, let's look at the first one. All right. I should probably put on some music. Music makes me lose control. Oh my goodness, YouTube. Why are you like this, YouTube? Okay. Here we go. And we'll put the music about here. For background music, that's about right. Just about. Do you eat? Do I eat rat like Tom?
Wait, what?
Is this like a Tom and Jerry joke, or what am I missing here?
What the hell?
What am I missing? Alright,
but I'm
so
it too.
Dantecito, hello, hola. ¿Cómo estás? How are you? I'm doing good, thank you. Alright, so this is how the game started, and now I get to ¿Estás bien? Sí. Soy bien. I'm trying to I'm looking at the hand here, and now that I get to see everyone's starting hand, I think it's pretty interesting. Let's see how this plays out a little bit. Okay. Yeah, seems pretty normal. Everyone's taking out their honor tiles. ¿Está jugando con tu amigo? No. I don't know. I'm going to just go translate this part. They're asking if I'm playing with you right now, or if I'm playing with my friends. I'm not.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm reviewing my matches today. Hoy estoy revisando mis partidos. I'm simply with a friend. Simplemente estoy con un amigo. Oh, I forgot to loop this. There we go. Okay. Okay, so take this step by step. First round discard southwest north. Red, green, white. Well, it's a bit of a surprise. Did they just draw it? No. Okay, so that's interesting. They kept the Dora dragon discarded after. Well, we didn't have any tips on, so maybe they missed it. That's the thing that could have happened. As for me, I just got rid of my honors because my hand's is an all simple hand here. So I just saw a quick all simple hand would be pretty okay here. Let's look at from discard the 1. So what are they going for here? I think I remember hearing that White Wolf was bringing the groceries in when they were playing, so they couldn't pay attention at the time.
What the hell?
I think I remember reading that. Alright. With their hand, the 1-9. Okay. I can see them getting rid of the 1-9s, potentially going for a half flush hand here. You have to. You stream in Twitch? I do. I multi-stream. I stream Twitch, I stream YouTube, Dandesito. Twitch and YouTube. Okay. Hey Mark, hello. Welcome to the stream. We're just reviewing my games from earlier today. ¿Cuál es tu nombre on Twitch? Yamaneko Tsubasa. It's just same thing. Here, let me link it to you. Oh, that's the Twitter link. I don't care about the Twitter link. Give me a second. Here, let me redo that. I mean, it's the same place, but I don't like the look of that Twitter link at all. Okay. Yeah. I always have both chats up, so I just that way I get to interact with both communities at the same time. It's how I like to do things. Okay, whose discard turn is it? Theirs. And they discard the 1 mon. So at 3, 6, 7, 7, 9, 1, 3, 8. A quick glance at this hand. Trying to adapt different strats. Well, it's more like I'm trying to review my games because I know I did particularly bad in several of them, and I want to know like what went wrong in my thought process, so that to see, looking at it from from an outside perspective, is that wrong? Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. 27chan neru. Oh, channel 27. Oh, 27 channel. Konnichiwa. Konbanwa. I remember seeing your channel. Oh, I am subscribed. Okay. Okay. Oh, gracias, Dancecito. Gracias. I was like, I recognize that YouTube name. Welcome. Fancy meeting you here. Alright. Okay, so, yeah. Iverson. Basically, I remember what I did in my games. Now I'm going to take this from a third-person perspective where I can just see the hands as well. And kind of, like, rethink things for myself and see at which point did I get outsmarted. Okay, so their hand stabilized like that. They draw. Whoa.
Huh?
Okay, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 1, 1, 8, 8, 1, 2, 7, 9, 9. With a hand like that, Thursday. With a hand like this, what would I discard here? I would get rid of the one bamboo. Okay, we did the same thing. Cool. Gareth. 1, 2, 2, 3, 6, 2, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's really good. 2, east. I'd actually probably get rid of the 2 mon here. I know the 2 bamboo is probably what they get rid of like right now. But I think the 2 mon's actually just an equally good discard here. Let's see what they choose. Okay, yeah, 2 bamboo is probably what most people would. I would get rid of the 2 mon. Personally, I know it looks like it has a lot like connections here, but the thing is, 1 2 2 3 is actually really not nice combination. The 2 doesn't really play into as many hands as you might think it would, and getting rid of that to deny that kind of nudge is probably ideal. The only time I'd probably keep it like this is if I'm thinking of getting rid of the 1 mon eventually. But in the case where I do that, I feel like there's no reason to get rid of the 2 bamboo then. So, but that's just me. But all in all, either 2 was an equal level of discard here. Alright, let's get back to myself here. I draw the 3. I believe to get rid of the 7 pin here. And I think I do that 100% of the time. I don't think there was at any point in time would I ever change that discard. Because, so 3 4, 2 5, 6 7, 5 8, 2 4 4 4 5 6 6. So what's happening here? Well, there's a sequence here, but at the same time I could discard this, have this as a triple with this as a pair, and work on these sequences here. So that was my thoughts on this hand here as it plays out. Like drawing the 3 pin, because I was thinking discarding the 2 pin or the 7 pin. My thought process was there at the moment. The fact that I drew the 3 pin gave me options and I decided to get rid of the 7 pin. So they draw what? So Wolf draws the North Wind, gets rid of the other Montal they had in hand. Thursday's just gonna discard the White Dragon, I think. No, they're keeping the White Dragon. Interesting. I guess that kind of makes sense since White Dragon's a bit of a free discard at this point, and that's actually one of the things that people kind of forget to do, especially if they're new, and that's no, getting rid of tiles in an incorrect order. By keeping the White Dragon, because there's one out already, it is unlikely that someone else is gonna want that. Even if they did, chances are it's not gonna be a winning tile. But yeah. As it stands, if someone else discards the White Dragon, then the White Dragon here is absolutely useless for Thursday. They could probably keep it as a pair if they want to, but that's just 2 Doras. It's not really that worth it. So I think it's one of those tiles you want to keep with the potential of high rolling, and they're getting rid of the 1-2 anyways, so that makes sense. 8 bamboo gets discarded. Like, this hand is really nice. Any real potential discard is probably the 6. No, the 6 is good. It's probably just 2 mon in this hand. Potentially the 2 pin. If not 2 pin, 7 pin, actually. Like, it depends on how you want to go at it, right? I draw the 1 pin, and I'm like, sweet. So I discard the 2 bamboo here. I know this kind of looks weird, but basically I'm on the idea of with 1 2 3. I have instead of 3, I pair, and then 2 possible sequences here. 2 5 8 mon. If I get any of these 3 tiles, I discard the 5, and I'm in Tenpai. So they draw the 9 bamboo. What did they discard? Green Dragon. Okay. So they have their pair of their Seat Wind. So that's a Yakuhai if they do get that. So they're discarding everything else since it's not really useful for them. The White Dragon goes because they drew the 9 mon. So they have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 1, 8, 8, 7, 9, 9. Yeah, that's a fair discard. because everything else is kind of flexible. This is honestly down to, did you want to keep the 9 for flexibility in this hand, or did you want to keep the high roll potential? What would I have done? Well, here's the thing. If they just get the 9, actually, I don't think they're actually able to, because if they draw the 5 mon, for example, like after, and they discard the 9 on this turn, then if they were going to somehow have a hand calling for a 3/6/9 mon, they'd be in 50-10, which means they couldn't win off anyone else's hand. So they're kind of stuck either giving up the idea of having that 5 mon there, or having to discard the 8 mon after discarding the 9 mon later down the line, and then the 7 mon, depending on their hand shapes up after all. 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4 mon. Yeah, I actually, thinking like from that angle, that does make a lot of sense. Okay, so the 6 mon from them gets dropped here. I don't agree with that. The 2 mon should have gone. Here, the 5 pin's a really good draw. 5, 6, 7, 4, 4, 5, 2, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 2 east winds. So, again, it goes back to why I keep the pair of 2s here, right? 1, 2, 3, and then 6. 6 goes into a lot of sequences. 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8. That's a lot that it can go into, so it can work well with 4 other tiles. That's generally why people don't discard tiles like it in the center unless they're going for a half outer hand or an all outer hand. Those are generally the 2 situations where you don't. So I don't agree with that at all. I know this is a great draw, but too much have been discarded there. So I drew the 3 bamboo here, and in my mind at this point I was like, drats. Reason being, if I kept the 2 bamboo, I get 2, 3, 4, and then 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, and this is pretty beautiful. What would I discard in that? In that case, I have no idea, but essentially this hand goes a little haywire. I decided, because of this draw here, the 3 bamboo, I'm getting rid of my 1, 2, 3 sequence. What would happen if you completed that hand? Which hand? Iverson. Which one in particular? My hand, or are you talking about Geralt? Actually, it's to Jianshi's. The bamboo. Well, it's not like it completes it, but like basically, it's beautiful because I would have one set of 3 here with 2, 3, 4, and then I have 2 more sets of 3s here. So 3, 4, 5, 6, and 4, 5, 6. Like I have 2, 4, 5, 6. So that's 3 sets of 3s completed. I'd just be missing 1 set of 3 and a pair to complete the hand. So that would have been a really quick finish to the hand. I kind of pivot off. So this is actually one of the things that happens a fair bit, at least from what I've witnessed today in the tournament, and that's people basically giving up a whole set of 3 that they had in hand, only to draw into a different set of 3 for their hand, and that's because they need to get rid of those tiles because they know they're safe tiles that won't deal into someone else's hand. That's kind of what I did here too, where I need to give up something because I drew 3, so in my mind I was thinking, okay, we got 3, 4, 5 potentially, and then 4, 4, 6, 6. Like, I'm ultimately not really sure what's happening here. I don't agree with what I did. Hey Dentacito, welcome to the Twitch side of things. Welcome. So, yeah, I think... Thank you for the follow. So my idea here was just get rid of the 1, 2, 3 pins because I felt like it wasn't going to contribute anything. and it's a bit of a dead end for 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is a dead end side. It's on the outside of the sequence walls, so the sequence is being on the dead end, which means you're hitting a wall. You can no longer move in one direction. I can only move towards the 4, 5, 6. Versus if I had something like 4, 5, 6, pretty much in the next sequence, directly after it, you could pivot left or right. I could draw like the 2, the 3, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 2 sequences right there, 2 sets of 3s, and it is very easy to pivot into that from a sequence like 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, however, you can only move in one direction. So you can only draw the 4, the 5. There's nothing left of the 1. The 1's at the very left side. And that's kind of why it's not that great. The hard spam. Oh yeah, welcome to... Yeah, Dynasty, you can spam emotes. And they show up on stream, which is kind of really cool. So let's do like this, for example. Yeah. Okay. Actually, I like the nicknames. Okay. Draws a 2-mon. Yeah, okay. Discards the honor tiles. Basically, Wolf is having a very bad hand, all things considered. It's not coming together at all, and they're kind of going back and forth with their hand. Discarding the Mon tiles only to draw more Mon tiles, discarding honors, and not really building up their hand, unfortunately. Thursday drew the 9-pin and discarded the 8-pin. I agree, and here's the reason why I agree. They're going for a pinfu hand, which means that your hand only has number tiles in them, so 1 to 9 from all suits, and you don't have a single triplet. So that is worth a Han in itself. So what is... Well, if it was Ricci anyways. So if they won this hand, and it was a pinfu hand, then it'd be worth 3. It'd be worth 2 Han, I think, in this particular case. If it was Ipatsu, which means the turn they called Ricci, they won, whether it be a sumo or a Ron, basically before their first discard after calling Ricci, if they won, that's also a Han. So they can have a maximum of 3 Han with this hand, I believe. Not counting any possible Uradoras. So basically, if you call Ricci and you win, there's a set of hidden Doras where I think that's the highlighted orange here. Okay, so it's not gonna land on anything, but basically it's another set of possible Doras. It's just hidden. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about Garoth. I don't know what they're doing. I'll be honest. 6 mod, 5 bamboo. I don't know if they've misread that or what, but that's too much to have left their hand a long time ago. So here, I called it. My reason being, 5 bamboo is a tile that I'm looking for, and I'm not going to be drawing that anytime soon. As you can see from the wall here, my draw would have been a 2-pin, which actually wouldn't have been that bad, because if I draw the 2-pin, discard the 3-pin, and then it just sucks that I discarded the 2 bamboo, so that means I actually can't be calling going for a win with the 2 bamboo here. So I discard the 2-pin at this point, because I'm getting rid of my 1, 2, 3 pins here, because I have no reason to keep them. So Wolf draws the 2-pin. 2, 3 is nice. It's really nice. It's a 2-sided weight to complete the sequence. And they discard the South Wind. Makes sense. Where is there North Wind in the wall still? There's one here. Wait, where's the other north wind? Wait. Oh, I discarded it. Okay, I see. So the north wind, there's only one left, and it's the last tile. That's unfortunate. Alright, so 7 bamboo discard. Did they draw that? They drew that, okay. Yeah, that's not what you want. 6 pin. Okay, please discard the 2-mon. There you go. Well, I guess they kinda had to since it was Ricci. I called Chi. Do I discard the 3 pin here? I do. And they called wrong on me for that. Yeah. I remember playing into this hand. So, okay. 1 Han 40 Fu. Basically their hand based on factors of like what exactly is in the hand. Certain things are worth amount of Fu. And that's the reason why this hand is worth 1.3 thousand points instead of 1,000 points. 1 Han with like 20 Fu, for example, is worth 1,000 points. Now, something to note is that because I called their discard, their Ricci discard, the 2-mon, I took away their Ipatsu. So remember when I said that you would get 1 Han for Ipatsu, which is getting the win before your next discard? That only applies if no one took your Ricci discard. If someone takes that, you will lose out on the possible Ipatsu. So this could have been a bit worse for me. I could have lost, I think, around 2.6k points if I did not call the 2-mon and discard the 3 pin anyways. Before we head to the next round, I do want to see what my draw would have been had I not called it. Okay, a 6 bamboo. Okay, but if I draw that 6 bamboo, the 3 pin goes out regardless. I'm not keeping that 3 pin. The only reason why I'd ever keep that 3 pin would be if I drew another 3 pin, which is over here and over here. And there's one here, so yeah. That wasn't happening. Okay. So that's unfortunate, but that is how the cookie crumbles sometimes. They drew their tiles needed and went for it. And I just want to say again, that 2-mon should have gone out a long time ago. That was terrible. And probably if the game played out with the 2-mon discard a long time ago, they probably could have got the Ipatsu victory in there because I wouldn't have called their other potential discard tiles. Because I didn't really care about any of their other tiles for my hand. The 2-mon was kind of what I wanted to like push into Tenpai. So that's kind of why that worked out. But again, that's just me being what's the term here? A busybody on someone else's hand, but yeah, no, that's just how I would play it out. Alright, let's take a look at everyone's hand here. 3, 5, 7, 7, 1, 3, 5, 5, east, east, west, north, white dragon, wolf is playing with 4, 5, 6, 8, 8, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 7, 9, east. Okay, sequence done, pair got. So they're just working on this side here. Wow, that's actually a beautiful hand to start with. That's 8 tiles where they're technically done already. That's insane. How's Thursday? 699 6913 south southwest green dragon red dragon. If I was Thursday, I'd be thinking about going for a half flush hand if I want to get greedy for points. Otherwise, a green Yakuhai would be good enough. It's green Yakuhai, and based on your pin tiles, there's a potential to grab that 8-pin Dora tile and go for a Yakuhai Dora hand. Oh, Gareth. 4, 5, 7, 2, 4, 5, 8, 9, 6, 7, 9, east, south, north. Okay, they have a lot of potentially good stuff here. 4, 5, 3, 6 mon here. 4, 5, 3, 6 pin, and then 7, so 7, 8, 9. So door potential there. 6, 7, so 5, 8, and there's 9. So there's like obvious tiles you can get rid of, like this. The 7 mon, 2 pin, 9 bamboo, and then the honor tiles too. Yeah, okay. So Geralt has a good starting hand here. South goes first. It is not useful wind tile, south or north. Would have been fine for them. Fine to discard, I mean. Yeah, and then Thursday just goes guns blazing because they do have the Yakuhai potential in their hand. So 6. Okay, so it looks like Thursday's going for a half outer hand here. Northwind goes out. I draw. I get rid of Northwind as well. Northwind is not useful to me at all. No reason to keep it. East, I call it. Okay. Discard the West Wind. I discard South Wind. 6 bamboo, yep. 1 mon. Discard, makes sense. Yeah, that's one of the tiles you don't want. And they drew the tile they did want, the 6 mon. I drew an honor tile. I kind of flipped my way of handling it a little bit here. What I used to do would be just get rid of all my honors instantly. But here, I recognize I have a potential Yakuhai, and I'll just get rid of the tiles that don't really belong, like the 1 pin, like specifically the 1 pin though, not the 1 bamboo. I kept the 1 bamboo for the potential of 1, 2, 3 sequence here. I know that at this point, calling the East Wind basically puts me in the Yakuhai hole. I just want to finish the hand no matter how, no matter what's in there. I don't care what is in there. Just give me a done hand. Okay, Wolf gets the 6 pin. So 4, 5, 6, 8, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4, 7, 9. I'd get rid of the 1 bamboo here. Yeah, that's what they do too. And here's a reason for that. Sequence, pair, sequence, 4, possible sequence, so 4, 5, 6, and then 4, 7, 9. What 1, 4, 7, 9 would be your last set of tiles you want to get rid of, or like work with. 9, 7 is a potential sequence, potential. If you get that 8 bamboo. 1, which means you're down to 1 and 4 bamboo. In this scenario, I would get rid of 1 bamboo 100% of the time. And that's because 1 only works with 2, 3 for sequences, whereas 4 works with 2, 3 or 5, 6. So instead of working with only 2 possible tiles, you've doubled it, and now you have a potential of working with 4 possible tiles. Okay, they draw the 2 bamboo, and yeah. 1, 2, 3, get rid of the 6. So, with the discard pile like this is very, very telling that Thursday is going for a half outer hand, because they call it the South Wind. So, you gotta be very careful of the 1s and 9s, the terminals, but also the 8 and 7s, 8 7s, 2 3s. Just based on the sole idea that that's the tiles Thursday's going for. Draw the 3 pin. Really good draw. Discard the 9 bamboo. Yes, I agree. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. I think they're going for a Ricci hand here. I don't see any potential otherwise. What they could do is get rid of the 9 pin and the east wind while like building up a separate sequence elsewhere, probably in the Montile section, and then this complete it with the 5 or 8 bamboo and go for a Tan Yao hand with a Tanki weight, Tanki being a single tile weight. Wait, actually isn't Tanki the last tile weight? Ooh, I might be getting that wrong. Imagine Tanki. No, it is the pair weight. That's what Tanki is. Okay. Yeah, it's a Tanki weight. Makes sense. The Tanki weight is one way of doing it for sure. Okay, I draw the 4 pin here. I think I should... Okay, looking at like this, I should get rid of one of the dragons. East or white, not what am I saying? East, green or white dragon, either or. I should get rid of one of these two. I got rid of the 1 pin or 1 bamboo. I don't agree. How's the wall looking? Yeah, so the reason why I don't agree with that is the 1 bamboo can play into 3 bamboo here, so 1, 2, 3, whereas the white and green dragon it's kind of on its own, and it needs support from its own tile color, or its own tile, so it's kind of not great to keep them, especially in this situation where obviously I think at the time I kept them for potential, dragon potential, which would give me more points, right? But yeah, looking at now, I think it would have been much better to discard probably green dragon. Like personally probably would discard green dragon, which would get called, and so the next tile 3 pin being drawn would be given to Gareth here actually. That does help him quite a bit actually as well. 2, 3, 4 or 3, 4, 5 with the 2, 3. They get an extra 3 pin here. That would actually be very good for their hand. I would draw the 6 bamboo in that scenario. And 6 bamboo is something I want to draw, but instead I draw I think the 8 bamboo. Or was it the 5 mon? I bet it's the 5 mon, we'll see. So they draw the 8 pin. They draw the 6 bamboo, so they discard the 7 bamboo? What? Excuse me? Okay. So they want the 6 bamboo as their pair. So they're keeping the east wind as a safety tile in case something happens. In case I call... I'm not calling Ricci or ever gonna call Ricci. So is that east wind just in case someone or just in case Wolf calls Ricci? Since I opened my hand, Thursday opened their hand. Wolf's the only one left with a closed hand. No, I definitely think I think East should have gone out. 667 is a very powerful sequence in your hand that pivots into a 567 sequence, 678, or just triple sixes. Depends on your hand's needs. So I don't agree with that at all. Okay, I do draw the 5 mon. and I get rid of the white dragon. This is where I start getting rid of dragons, and I got rid of the white dragon first. No particular reason why, I just chose the white dragon. If I just go to the green dragon here, 8 bamboo gets taken by left side. So did you win? Hey, Hugh. Well, I'm in top 32. I'm 25th right now in the rankings. So, kinda. We have another set of games tomorrow. I'm hoping to see how far I can make it towards. Let me see if I can pull up the rankings here. Is there a way to link this? I don't know if you guys can see this link. Does that? I hope that links it to you guys, the image. Post on the Twitter side too. Not Twitter side, Twitch side. Yeah, I'm 25th at 18.2 points at the end of it, which is, yeah, okay. So this is, by the way, halved for tomorrow. Basically, for the second round of games, they halve all our points so that the bottom half of the standings would have a fighting chance to making it to the top of the standings. Since this is a point style elimination, what matters is your points and how much points you have, not so much where you place in each game. Obviously, placing first is best because they have what's known as umas. So first place gets a plus 15 bonus to their points, second place gets a plus 5, third place gets a minus 5, and last place gets a minus 15 to their points. And so each round starts at 30,000 points, and every 1,000 it is worth 1 point, and it goes into the decimals. But yeah, that's kind of all you really know about that. So as it stands, the top 4, well, top 5 actually. Wow, really I can't say top 10, top 9. We're in a very commanding lead. I know 10 is at 42 right now, which means they were at 84 points after our 6 Hanchans, our 6 South games. But that's nowhere near everyone else starting at rank 9. 47, that's 94 points. And then everyone else is higher than that with almost 100 points. Whereas Jillian was at like 99.9, I think it is. They were way up there. Not 99.9. What's 49? I can't math anymore. That's 99.7. They're really up there. And then everyone else. Ada had an enormous lead. Like, they just had a lead and never lost it. They demolished all their rooms. So it was kind of like, if you're with Ada, you were done. Points wise. You're just gonna get wrecked. Manhandled. I'm pretty happy. I actually ended, well, I guess I won't spoil it just yet, since I am reviewing this right now. Welcome back, Iverson. Okay. Was the link? It's linked to today's standings. So, for the tournament, you can see the standings. Actually, I can. Let's do it this way. Put it up on stream, so you can see the standings here now on stream. Why did I see Bai Chen Wang? What? What are you talking about? Talking about the players in my game? I don't know what you're talking about, Iverson. So you can see all the player names. Garona. So you can see like this is everyone participating in the tournament. I'm 25th on here. Yeah. There are actually a handful of us. I don't know if anyone. I thought it was a VTuber tournament. No. This is a Mahjong tournament. Hosted by. It's the Montreal tournament. So we got a lot of French-speaking participants too. All right, let's get back to the game. Okay, so Wolf draws 8. Okay, so for people who don't understand why Wolf discarded the 7 bamboo after drawing the 8 bamboo here, is because they drew the 9 bamboo. They discarded the 9 bamboo already. So, if they kept that, it's potentially a filler 10 hand or furry 10 hand where they can't win the hand off of other players, but they must draw it on their own. And that's only if their tenpai weight is 6-9 bamboo. So they're just gonna not care about that and just forget about it altogether by just not having it in their hand. Okay, so they draw the 7 mon here for Thursday. And just got the red dragon. Yeah, I see that. So with the green dragon being a potential pair in this hand, with the 7 potential sequence here, that's fine. And if they do get the green dragon, they can discard the 7 mon later anyway, so it's fine. Thanks, Iverson. But no, I gotta get better, because 25th with the way I'm playing, I'm gonna get wrecked come tomorrow. Like, just wrecked, rolled over. Okay. So Garrett's hand is unfortunately not progressing anywhere, and I just don't really agree with some of their discards. I discard Westwind here, right? Yeah, there's such a terrible draw. Red dragon draw. Would Wolf... I would keep that as... If I had Wolf's hand, because I committed to discarding the 9-8-7 sequence, I just would just go full commit and just discard it first. Since I see 1 red dragon discarded, red dragon is probably a potential safe discard down the road, whereas 8 bamboo not so much, depending. I'd say not so much, especially because Thursday's going for a half outer hand here. But we don't know that they're not looking for the 8 bamboo. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Okay. He drew the second Dora. I discard the 9 pin here. You discard Eastwind. Finally. But this becomes a question of why now. But let's just forget about it. Alright, just got the 9 mon here. And that's because it does nothing for my hand. It's a really far away tile. It's tucked away at the corner. I don't really care about it. And what about everyone else? Okay, so they called the 9 mon. So they discard, yeah. And now they're calling for the 7 pin here. I don't agree. I seriously don't agree. Like, I would have committed to a all simple hand, or at least try to go for an all simple hand here. And it would have worked out better in my opinion because a pair of doors. So even if you go Tanya, which is worth 1 Han, and if you open it up, it's only going to ever be worth 1 Han. Double Doras, that's 3 Han. It's great. That's a great hand. And you're a dealer? Come on. Okay. Not much to say about this one. Red Dragon. Red Dragon, yeah. I drew it. I'll just straight discard it. It's fine. Same thing for Wolf. We draw honors. We don't use honors. It goes. Draw the 3 mon here, so they discard the 3 mon. It's kind of bad. It's just bad for their hands. It doesn't matter at all. They draw the 2 bamboo. Discard the 2 bamboo. Yeah, that's fine. I draw the 1 mon. I think I discard Green Dragon here, right? Yeah. Okay, they call it, and now they switch on to the 9-pin weights? Yeah, because they have to for a, well, they don't have to, but they did it for the extra Han. This hand's what's known as a half outer hand, which means you take the you have terminals and honors in all your sequences and pairs. Okay. Draw the 4-pin. Again, what is... I don't understand. Why? What is this hand doing? I don't get it. Okay, so I just got the 1 mon here. After drawing the 5 mon. And that's kind of because... I don't want 1 mon, I also don't want 3 mon. And both of these I don't really care about. What I do see for this hand is the potential for a Toy. But I'm always down to just do a Yakuhai here with the East Wind. Since that's the prevalent wind, it's the East round. But if I could grab, you know, Toy, grabbing this, and then see what we draw. Play out that way. I would have been completely fine with that too. Okay. So they draw the 8 mon. So that means 4, 5, 6, 8, 8, 8. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 6, 4, 8. So 8 bamboo goes here. Do I agree with that? Yeah. I mean, it should have gone a while ago in my opinion because you committed over here at the 9-7 bamboo. Okay. 9 bamboo. So technically, they could switch their weight here. Technically, if they wanted to. I don't believe they do. They do not. They keep it. It makes sense. One's here, one's here. The 9 bamboo is a 1 tile weight. Is it in the wall still? It is down here. Whereas the pins are up here and over here. 2 bamboo. Discard 2 bamboo. Yeah, that makes sense. At this point, for this hand, that makes sense. I draw the 3, and I'm happy because I'm now in East Shanten, so I'm 1 tile away from being in Tenpai. So basically, I'm 2 tiles away from winning, is essentially what that means. They draw the 6 bamboo here, and they discard it. I agree. Like, for them, their bamboo tiles just aren't going to be helping them at all in this case. Especially not a middleweight, which is the 5 bamboo here. No reason to keep that at all. They still need to work a little bit on the pin side here. And they're almost done. Draw the 3 mon. Draw the green dragon goes. There's already 3 here, so none's left, doesn't matter. I draw the 3 bamboo here, and I'm thinking to myself, Toy. So I get rid of the 3 pin. So for those who don't know what Toy is, it's an all triplets hand. If you have an all triplet hand and some of those you've called, then you get what's known as a toy toy, and it's worth 2 Han. So if I had one with this hand, spoilers, I don't. I have no Doras, so 1 Han for East Wind, which is the round wind, and then another 2 Han for a toy toy, and that would be 3 Han. Wolf draws the 9 pin, and they deal in. Yeah.
Wrong!
Yeah.
Hot! Chanter!
Half outside hand. There it is. That's unfortunate for Wolf. The 9 just doesn't fit in this hand at all. Could they have even bailed? Like, looking at this over here, do you bail? And the idea of bailing here would be to just not discard anything remotely close to the half outside hand. So basically, you don't discard any 9, 8, 7s, 1, 2, 3s, honors, and dragons. I mean, winds and dragons, so honor tiles. Do you bail at that point? Is it something you do? Probably not, right? This is one of those lost hands that you just kind of play through and just hope for the best. Because they were still pushing, right? They decided to not push, they would have not discarded the 9 pin. Realized that it was a dangerous tile to discard at that point in time, since the person to the right of them was pretty much guaranteed to be in Tenpai. Okay, let's look at this hand. I'm actually really tired, not gonna lie. I have tea with me, trying to keep me awake, but I'm just falling asleep right now. Okay. This is only the first game too. There's like 5 other games we could be reviewing, and they were only in East 3. Each of these games goes to South 4. I think the longest game today lasted a little over an hour. Crazy games today. Yeah, it was like 74 minutes, I think they clocked it at. Luckily for me, I think the longest match I played was only about an hour. Yeah. Like I spent from noon my time all the way till 9 PM playing games today. 9 hours. Games start at 1 PM though, so it's actually 8 hours of game time with, you know, the breaks. So that's another 1 hour gone. So about 7 hours of just game, but in a span of 9 hours. So, and that was this is only half the day. There were 80 players in the tournament, and now we're down to the last 32. So a little over half of the players have been eliminated. Okay. I'm pretty happy I made it to day 2. It's my first tournament. So it's absolutely a lot of fun. I think also something to note, I did say earlier, was that there what? First, then you 25th. Could you say that again? In a different way. Please word that differently. I'm having a difficult time.
Hmm?
What first? Oh, it's my first time participating in a tournament. and I'm currently 25th in the standings out of 32 players. I mean, it's kind of whatever, right? Especially because it's like a Mahjong tournament too. Pros are pros because they're consistent and they can consistently be good. And usually by that, it's like you don't deal into like the big hands. You deal in to small hands, like you can recognize when a hand's small or potentially small. You deal into those when you want to move the game along, and you don't deal into the bigger hands ever. A lot of people can do that. I can't do that. Yeah, but I mean, this. You also have to remember, this isn't like a pro tournament or anything. It's just a small Montreal Ricci tournament. It's open for. We have a lot of people from the States, a handful of people from France, and a small portion from Canada. So. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. 80 people. And a lot of these players are around master level. I know some of them are master 3. I don't think there's any higher than that. We've got experts, we've got masters, so it's been a time, for sure. It kind of makes it pretty scary. Okay. Wait, what did I draw? Did I draw that?
Really?
Oh, it doesn't even tell me what I guess I drew that. What goes anyways? Northwind? Okay, so what's my plan here? I look at this hand, what do I think? Tanyao. I think Tanyao or potential straight with the Montaus here. I already have 1, 3, I'm missing the 2, 4, 5, I'm missing 4, 5, I'm missing 7. It's not the worst considering that 4, 5 is pretty easy to draw normally. I say as I see that Thursday's holding 3 of the 5 months. And Gareth is holding the other one, so all the 5 months are gone. Nice. Okay, so there's 1 4-mon in the wall. There it is. Yeah, this is not a good game for a straight, but I don't know that. Not yet anyways. I don't think I go for it either. I think I just go for a Tanyao hand. Pretty sure. Wolf has a 1, 2, 4, 6, 9, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, west, north, and they draw the 2 pin. If I was Wolf, what do I discard? I discard Northwind. They discarded West Wind. Okay. Same difference, really. Yep. So pretty standard early on. Everyone's discarding their honor tiles because they don't really care too much about them. Don't really need them. Thursday gets 2 Southwind tiles and decides to keep them. Okay. I agree. For anyone who don't understand why, considering that it is not Southwind, it is not, and they're not sitting in the South seat, it's because with this hand and drawing the 9 mon here, they have 7 mon tiles and a pair of South, which can potentially be a triple South. So they're going for a half flush hand here, essentially is what's happening. Yeah, fair enough. I can see that working out. Okay, yeah, standard. Okay, what do I discard at this point? 9 bamboo. Yeah, okay. Hey, look, I know me. Yeah, so I just got a 9 bamboo here, and not the 9 mon here. Not yet, anyways. It's just. I just like to order things from right hand to left hand, and just so happen that the 9 mon is over here. No real reason other than that. I just think to myself, Tanyo. And so just getting rid of all my honors and all my terminals. So all the 1s and 9s. That's it. That's all there is to it. And they will follow suit. That's fine. Thursday was like, okay. Clearly, whatever. 9-1 sucks because it's an end tile. 2, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 9, 8, 7. So as you can see here, that's a sequence. So that's fine. It is a little weird keeping the south pair as west player in an east round. Not gonna lie. And especially so if you're not going for a half flush hand. I can't really read that for Thursday. I don't agree. But perhaps it's all about timing. I think they might discard the tiles later. It might be that they're trying to not tell their opponents so early on that they're going for a half flush hand or flush hand, trying to keep it under wraps, which could be fair play here. Okay, Gareth draws a 3 bamboo. That's really good for Gareth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 8. White dragon. 5, 6 pin. 2, 3, 4, 5 mon. Ooh. Okay, what do you discard here? What did Gareth discard? Let's see, we did 3, 4, 5. The pins, right? Oh, okay, getting rid of the white dragon. Okay, so they're going for a pinfu hand. A Tanyao pinfu hand, okay. So I draw the 4 pin here. So people don't understand when I said Tanyao pinfu. Basically a pinfu is... I think I explained this earlier. It's having only number tiles. And none of your number tiles make a triplet. That's a pinfu hand. Only works for a Richi hand though. Okay. Yeah, so there goes the 9. That's why I said same difference earlier. I'm just getting rid of the 9s and 1s at this point. And drawing the 4 pin really helps me here since that gives me a pair. That's not my 1 since I do want to get rid of my 1s. The 5 bamboo draw. Nine bamboo discard. 1 mon discard, okay. Alright, well, fair play. I think this is one of those same difference types deal, since I would probably get rid of the 9-8 tiles here. The 1-2 here kind of doesn't really matter much. Discarding the 1, since 2 can work with the 3 to form 2, 3, 4 here. Or they draw the 5 and discard the 2 anyways. So, yeah. It could definitely be one of those same differences. Depends on what you want to get rid of first. Since their hand is already more populated with bamboo tiles, they just decide to just get rid of the mon tiles first. Okay, 5 pin discard. Do I agree with that? Yeah. Especially with the 3 mon draw. Holy moly, yeah. Absolutely. Interesting. White dragon goes. Easy white dragon goes. Okay, 1 mon goes. Draw the 2 pin. That's a pair. I will get rid of 9 bamboo at this point, I think. Yeah, okay. So basically their hand is slowly shaping up to be a Tanyo hand. And they have a Dora tile here too, so they're very much okay with going for just a simple Tanya Dora hand here. Pretty much same store on the left side here too, by the way. Up here, I don't like Thursday's hand is a Ricci hand, not so much anything else. Yeah, drawing the 8-pin, you discard the 8-pin. Draw the red dragon, discard the red dragon. I draw the 1 bamboo, I discard the 1 mon. This is, again, this kind of same difference type of deal. I have 1 3 mon and 1 3-pin bamboo. Either or. I just kind of threw out the 1 first. I think maybe the 1 bamboo should have went out instead here, just because none has gone out yet. So it is a little more of a potentially dangerous tile that I don't want to have in my hand later down the road. So getting rid of it now, when the board stays kind of still in limbo and no one's in Tenpai yet, is the safest maneuver. I don't know that they're not in Tenpai. So when you're in Tenpai with a closed hand and not calling Ricci, it's what's known as a Damaten hand. And Damaten hands are basically Tenpai hands that you don't call Ricci with. And because you don't call Ricci, they're going to be worth less points. But the catch is, because you don't call, people don't like just know that you're in Tenpai. They'd have to like figure that out based on your discards or something, because calling Ricci is great if you win and get more points, yeah? But that's only get the points. When you call Ricci, you literally tell your entire table, hey, I'm in Tenpai. That's what Ricci does. That does 2 things actually. One, it kind of forces all the players to play defensively. Like, a lot of the time, a player can determine how much their hand's worth, and decide whether or not it is worth it for them to pursue the hand and try to attack and win with their hand. If someone calls Ricci, then the person has to think about, do they want to continue attacking, and potentially feed into the person's Ricci hand and lose a lot of points, because Ricci unlocks the Ura Dora, the hidden Dora, so the other set of Dora tiles, which can easily turn a cheap hand into a very expensive hand. It's kind of one of the reasons why people will play defensively and not feed into a Ricci hand. I remember a report of someone managed to get an Ura Roku, so they got 6 Han off a Uradora, or 2 Uradoras. Basically, the hidden Doras from their victory gave them an extra 6 Han in points, and they, I believe, scored a Baimon with that hand, which is 16,000 points. It's a lot. It turned their very cheap hand to a very expensive hand. Draw red dragon, discard dragon, makes sense. Draw 2 pin, 2 bamboo. I keep calling bamboo pins, I hate that. Draw 2 bamboo, discard 2 bamboo. I see nothing wrong with that. Okay. I draw 2 pin here, I discard 1 bamboo. Yeah. 2 mon. Yeah. You draw 2. Would you discard anything else here? I would probably actually have discarded the 8 bamboo, because it's kind of on its own island right now, and it would 8 just never interacts with 5. They're like the perfect distance away from each other, so I think 8 bamboo is a proper discard there, not the 2 mon. Draw 1 pin, hand doesn't want 1 pin, discard 1 pin. Hello. Gareth draws the second 5 bamboo. What do you discard here? 2 mon, 5 mon, or 6 bamboo, I think. And he just decides, I don't want the Dora. I mean, I guess? I don't know. I would greed for it. It's absolutely a greedy thing to take, but they can spare it. Like, come on, look at the 2, 3, 4, 5 mon sequence there. You keep that as a just in case. This is, I would argue, this is one of those just in case sections. The possible just in case. Okay, so I draw that. 3 bamboo goes, in my opinion. Yeah, there's just no reason to keep that, and everything else in my hand kind of works in tandem with itself, or with each other, so kind of just works well. Draw 3 pin, discard 8. Yeah, the 8 should just go. Drawing the 3 pin, however, is a very good draw, so their hand's shaping up really well now, like really, really well. Draw 8, draw 9 pin, discard 9 pin. Pretty simple here. Alright. Draw the white dragon, discard the white dragon. It's whatever. I'm just gonna start speeding things up since it's about time that things start ramping up. Discard 3 pin. Do I call that? Do I call this? No, right? If I call it, what happens? I lose out on too much. Yeah. Okay. Wonderful draw. This draw, I discard 3 mon here. Yeah. So basically this sets up a potential easy pwn. So at this point, because of this draw, if someone discards the 4 pin, the 2 pin, or the 8 mon, or another 3 pin, for example, I can call it and be in Ricci. So I'm in E Shanten right now. That's really good. Okay, everyone's just drawing trash tiles. Yeah. Just nothing but trash. Okay, so at this point, rewind it back a sec. Draw the 4 mon, and this is where they discard the South Wind. So light of a draw, or of a discord. I said discord when I meant discard. Yikes. That's really light. I mean, it's fine. They know the South Winds. They have the full monopoly on it, since I've discarded one a long time ago and Gareth discarded one a long time ago. They're finally saying, South. It's time for South to go. Okay. The 3 mon draw. What would I do here? 2 bamboo. I would just get rid of that section. But did they discard 3 mon here? Okay, no, they do discard 3 bamboo. At this point, it's like one of those hands where it's just like, I feel like they played it wrong. In an ideal situation with that hand, there's certain tiles they should have kept and not discarded, while discarding others a lot faster, in my opinion. So this hand actually could have been a lot faster and potentially worth more points. I draw the 3rd 1 bamboo, and that's kind of that.
Reach!
Southwind call for Ricci. They're looking for the 3 bamboo here. Instantly deal it in. Dude, I love this guy's voice, man.
Reach!
Ricci Ipatsu. 2.6k, yeah. So remember when I pwned into dealing into Gareth? That was worth 1.3k? Well, if I didn't do that and still dealt into Gareth, that would have been 2.6k. Alright, East 4. Wolf is finally dealer. Wolf, your hand. Whoa. That's actually not bad. It can potentially be a lot of things depending on what you draw. Okay. So let's just pick it up a pace here. Okay. Yeah, we're just all discarding honors and terminals here. Nothing new at this point. I think it's pretty standard play from all of us. And then, as the saying goes, you work from the outside to the inside. So after the 1s and 9s comes the 2s and 8s. That's what you see here. I'm still working on the 1s and 9s right now. It doesn't help that I drew the 1 right there. So why the 2 when I said work from the outside in? It's because I'm looking for just a quick reachy hand here. And so 9-8 works with the 7 potentially here. This is already a sequence, I'm keeping that. This is potentially a sequence. So the 2 pin is completely on its own, isolated. No assistance from anything in my hand, which is why it goes. We continue. Things don't really change much. Everyone's kind of not drawing what they need. Well, except for Gareth, which kind of draw a lot of tiles they look like they might want. They're still kind of in limbo with their hand. If they do win somehow with a hand like this, it's super mixed and it's worth about 1,000 points. So I don't think anyone's really wary of that. Trying that, I discard the yeah, okay. So I start discarding and just forgetting about certain sides of my weight. So this is what I was talking about earlier about even though I drew the 9, the east wind here, the fact that I discarded the 9 bamboo and still had the 8 bamboo in hand, I just committed to the discard. The only reason why I wouldn't have would be if someone called Ricci. Then I would question things a bit longer. Because one of the big things about a Ricci call again is you don't want to deal into one. Moral of the story: don't deal into a Ricci hand. If you can help, anyways. Okay, so they're in Tenpai here. No, they're not. No, I thought that was a 1-2-3 sequence. That's 1-1-2. They're looking to call potentially. Well, they might want to call West Wind here. They already have their Yaku with the green dragon, so it really doesn't matter for them what they get. Okay, moving along. Man, all our hand. Okay, so I draw the 3rd, 4 bamboo here. Really good. I discard 1 mon. Yeah. I know it's the Dora tile, and I was thinking about it. I really think about these things when it comes to the Dora tile, since they're just free points. But I don't think it was worth it to continue keeping it. And then Wolf calls it. And that's scary. And now they're calling for 7 pin. Okay. White dragon goes up. Yep. 9 pin 9. What did I just do? Why did you start at the 3? The 9 bamboo here does nothing for me. Why did I keep it? I don't know. It's gone. It's gone now. Okay, so I drew this, which is actually what they're looking for, but too bad for them. I discard this, I think. Yep. And now I'm looking for a 6-9 call here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I had a dead weight. Without me knowing I had a dead weight. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. No, it's not without me knowing. I just can't count. So I was never winning this again. I was never winning this. I should not have called Ricci. Oh my goodness. Called it dead Ricci here. I think this goes into exhaust. Yeah. I can't count. I'm dumb. I thought there was still one more. I thought I was on a hell weight. And for those who don't know what a hell weight is, it's basically you have one winning tile. All the tiles, you only have one tile left in the game. I done goofed. I could have had an extra 1,000 points. Okay. I'm gonna just have it play. I'll pause it when I find something when I see something interesting play out. So as it stands, it looks like we're just getting rid of terminals and honors. Don't think it's any different from normal here. Thursday has a pair of green dragons, so obviously not going to get rid of that. They just want to progress the game, so going for Yakuha with green dragon is perfectly viable. Huh. It looks like Gareth is going for an all outer hand, so that's when you only have sequences and pairs that take up terminal tiles. So that's 1, 2, 3 for the terminal sequences and such. Okay, at this point. Okay, so Thursday is going for a 2-5 mon weight. 4 tiles are gone, and they're holding 1. Pause. What is White Wolf's weight? Just 5 bamboo? Oh, they're never getting that. Not from me anyways. That's a rip.
No.
Okay, yeah. I should be 1,000 points richer. I'm sad. Ricci, Patsu, pure dosing. Ooh, right, this is the Hanuman hand. Wolf. Wolf played into that really bad. And yeah, this is what's known as a fully outside hand. It's worth 3 Han. They have a Dora. No Uradoras. It was a Patsu. Pure double sequence. That's 7, 8, 9 up here. Man, that sucks for Wolf. Okay. We're finally in South 1. Man, my review of this game is longer than the game itself. Alright. Let's get the show on the road. Looks like Gareth is going for a, who's calling already? Right, well. Me and Wolf are calling. Jeez Louise. I'm calling 4-7 mon here. They're calling 1-4 mon. So 4 mon is super death. Yeah, and they got the Sumo win. I'm trying to push here. It wasn't working out. That's a Mangan. I'm fine with that. I'm not dealer, so Thursday got hit for 4K, I got hit for 2K. It's whatever. I'm fine with that. So here I'm actually getting rid of my terminals, and that's because terminals are generally hard to work with. And I have the Yakuhai, so I'm just gonna push the Yakuhai here. I drew the Dora tile, so I could go Yakuhai Dora with this hand, and I think that would be best. Okay. We're just gonna start zooming through these games now, or through these hands. Thursday has a crazy hand too. Looking for the 6-mon here, 6-9-mon hit, 6-9-mon call. They might be getting it. Yep.
Wrong.
Wrong. Taking it, I want to look at this hand here. Would I have kept that considering this hand? It's hard to say because they already have their pair, right? And they have another potential pair here. It's hard to say. I think they could have and tried to push for a Toy hand actually. I think that might have been nicer. Obviously, Toy hands are a little hard to get, so I can understand why they decided not to do it, but yeah. It costed them a little bit. Alright. I'm finally dealer in South. I don't know why, but every time I'm dealer in South, I always feel like it's a bit easier to play. That's like the only way I can explain it. I get a little bit luckier on my South dealership. That's kind of why I play a lot of South games, even though there's not many South players in silver rooms.
Pawn.
Oh yeah. So that's the red dragon. The white dragon's next to it, and you can see the letters on the top right corner of the tiles. R is red, WH is white, G is green. I'm calling, I don't even know what I'm calling here. 2-5 bamboo. Okay. It's okay. Gareth is calling 8 pins specifically, so they're never getting it. They have a dead weight, unfortunate for them. I'm just calling a quick hand here. This is a very quick hand. It's a reachy hand. 2-5. In my mind, there's potentially, if we take a quick pause here, in my mind, 2-5 bamboo. I see the one here when I called it initially, because I called it at this point, which is about here on the discard, so the top 6 tiles here. At that point, I was like, alright, there's 7 unique tiles left across a 2-sided weight. Seems pretty good. Also, Gareth has 1, so technically there's 6. I don't know that, but technically there's 6. Wolf's holding 1, and Thursday's holding 1. So there's only 4 left in the wall. If we check the wall, one of them is currently being used as a Uradora. There's only 3 in the wall. So let's see how this plays out. Yep. Oh. Thursday drew 1. Okay. Thursday's keeping it though. It's too risky of a discard. And that's the wrong call. Gareth can't do anything about that because they're in Ricci. And yeah, so this is what I was saying. Pinfu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. And my pair. Ooh, the hidden Dora and the Dora is the same tile, so nice. So this is what I was talking about with the Pinfu. If you just have number tiles, so 1 to 9, and no triplets, that's worth a Han.
You're a Han.
Hey, I'm streaming right now, by the way.
Excellent. You're still a Han.
I'm reviewing my my tournament matches. I'm in part 2 of tomorrow for the tournament for tomorrow because I'm in the top 32 players. So my friend's always been here. My second friend has joined us.
Silently watching, silently waiting.
Friend number 2 has to join the fray. So yeah, got Ricci, Pinfu, Dora, Urladora. This is what I was talking about for the Urladora. It can turn a small hand to a big hand. If the Urladora missed, and I had only these 3 on, then this would be like a 5.2k hand, I think. At 30 food, 3 Han, 30 food, is that 3.9k? It's 3.9k or 5.2k, one of the two, I believe. But because I have, because I landed the Urladora, my hand skyrocketed to 12,000 points. So that put me in a pretty nice spot. So here, I think the game progresses normally, yeah. And everyone just discards their honor tiles. Makes sense. Yeah, Wolf's hand's actually really pretty, so the 3 mon was like an outlier. They don't need it at all. Gara's hand is also pretty good. Getting rid of the 2s. Pretty close to the edge there, so yeah, it's all good with their hand. The 9 was kept because of possible 7, 8, 9 sequence, but they drew the second 7, so they decided just to forget it. My hand's actually coming along pretty nicely here too. I'm thinking of getting rid of the 1 pin. I believe the concealed 9 bamboo here. Okay, no. I just happened to wait on it a little bit longer than I should have. Fair enough. Yeah, and then the 4 pin draw here is actually really good for me. 6 mon, I dropped the 6. Okay, what's happening? Let's slow down here. Let's pause. What's the board state here? 3-6 pin wait. A little late. Okay. Yeah, it's a Tonki wait. They're looking for their pair. It's not Tonki. Tonki's when you're looking for a single tile. This is a 2-sided wait. I think for the most part, a lot of us are playing very defensively. If it's a safe discard against the person to our right, we're gonna drop it. I'm currently dealer too, so what happens here? Because I don't remember at this point. Okay. Yeah, I'm in Tenpai 2 now. 2-5 bamboo. I think it goes to exhaust here. Yeah. Tenpai. So now we're going to bonus hand 2 because I'm dealer and I got Tenpai hand. Okay. Now we're in bonus hand 3. Okay. And this hand's actually really good. It's shaping up to be really good. So I'm getting rid of all my honors here because I don't want to work with honors. I'm thinking of going for a Pinfu hand, I think. And that Pinfu dream is gone because I got a triplet of 3 bamboo. So just a Ricci hand, I think. I don't think this hand does anything besides Ricci here. Because the Dora tile is east wind, so south wind is the tile you're looking for Dora's, but I discarded that. Yeah, okay. I'm definitely looking for something here.
Reach.
Okay, the Rigi call is a 6-7 mon is dangerous.
Wrong.
It was a 3-sided weight, 1-6-7,
Reach.
1,
Pause. Heel.
4, 6. 1, 4, 6, 7. That's a 4-sided weight. Jeez. Jeez Louise, yeah. 1, 4, 6, 7. Good night. That's a huge hand. I think I murdered someone with this last hand. I don't remember. Oh yeah. I went full anime mode for this last hand. It doesn't help by the fact that it is the last hand in this game, in this match. So the hand's going well. I'm discarding. Everyone's doing the same thing, discarding honors and terminals. It's pretty standard. I call an early chi here, so I open my hand pretty early, and that's because I want to end this quickly, like quickly. So I get rid of terminals, honors, and go for a Tanyao hand. And lucky for me, I see that I've drawn 2 of the Dora tiles. So even with a Tanyao hand, my hand's actually going to be worth a fair bit. So I'm thinking to myself, alright, my hand is currently worth 3 Han. I draw the 3rd Dora tile, I'm like, my hand is worth 4 Han. I'm like, sweet. Like, sweet. Sweet chili heat, baby. Chi. Yeah. And now I'm in Tenpai. I'm looking for the 2-5 mon. Wait a second. 5s are here. 2, 2, 2, 5. So there's only 2 tiles left. I mean, I had no idea. I thought there was way more chances than that. Jeez. That's a Ricci call there too. Oh, okay. Three bamboo, green dragon, white dragon, 6 pin. Okay, this is when the anime thing happens here. So you can see 2 mon was the final tile. 8 pin is drawn by Wolf. So basically why I do it, at this point I'm not getting another chance to draw. So this is, I decided it's now or never. Either I win big or I bust. So I con. That revealed the 1 mon here, by the way, which didn't matter. This 1 mon in particular didn't matter. But this is 4 Han right here. And I draw my winning tile. Tsumo! So this is full on Saki. Tsumo after a con. Rinshan Kaiho. After a con, all simples, it's a Tanyao hand. And Dora 4, Hanuman. And that put me in a very commanding lead for first game at plus 23.7. There is a plus 15 bonus to that, so my score at the end was actually plus 38.7, and that pretty much allowed me to stay pretty consistent in the standings. I ended the standings, like if you look at the chart for the standings, the points did get halved, but I'm at 18.2, so that's 36.4. If we compare 36.4 to 38.7, I only dropped by like a couple points from where I started. I had a lot of first, seconds, third. No, I went. What was it? Let's go back to our. I don't know. Let's end. We'll go down a little bit here. First, fourth, first, third, second, fourth. So, actually no, this fourth is friendly match. Oh, wait, I thought I had more than 1/4, didn't I? No, wow, okay, I didn't realize. 1, 4, 1, 3, 3, 2. Yeah. So, I got 2 first places. My second one wasn't as commanding of a lead, but it's still a pretty good lead. It's definitely my 2 firsts that allowed me to stick around as long as I did. To put in perspective the difference between 3rd and 4th, by the way, I got 4th place with 24,200 points, but due to how points are calculated, you subtract 30,000 from that, and that puts you at minus 5.8k. And then because I'm in 4th place, there's an UMA, so you subtract another 15 points off that because of being in 4th. So my second match made me lose 20.8 points. You add in my 38.7, and now I'm at 17.9 points. Comparatively, in my 4th match, where I got 3rd place, 23.6 minus 30 gives me 6.4. So I'm at negative 6.4 points, but then you have to subtract 5 on top of that. So despite having less points here compared to here, I only lose 11.4 points from this match instead of losing 20.2 points from this match. So there's a big difference between 3rd and 4th place. So you just want to not be 4th as much as possible. So I got another 3rd here, so I lost a little bit more points. Not too big of a loss. And then here, being in 2nd place, I've got 3.5 plus 5, so I got 8.5 points. So these 2 games kinda like evened out my points. It's not too bad, all things considered. And I got 2 first places that really allowed me to basically determine where I'm currently at in the standings. Like these 3 games these sets of games here were kind of the defining moments. I would review more, but I think it was pretty evident that halfway through that first game review, I just kind of spit through everything because I am getting real sleepy. So I'm gonna get some rest now. Thank you everyone for dropping by. It's been good, actually, reviewing that first game. I would like to review the other games too, but I don't really have the time for that at the moment, unfortunately. Hello, Rox. Thanks for dropping by, but I'm gonna be heading off. Have a wonderful night, and tomorrow night, probably play some Genshin Impact. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I did download and install it, yes.
Oh no.
I was like, you know what? I got requested to play it. I'll try playing it for like one stream and probably never touch the game again.
It's not very interesting to me either. I'm not gonna lie.
Right, stream up. It's one of those games where if I want to be addicted to it, I can be addicted to it, but I'm just at the moment I'm not in the mood to get addicted to it.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, thanks everyone. here it is. Bye. Let's roll the credits.